things go on and on eternally and perennially. You see, because the portfolio is down, because things are bad, that does not mean that the world is over. That does not mean that business and commerce is over. That does not mean that the investment cycle is over. It is just a pause in a long journey. Okay, just the way you are, let's say, doing a trek, and you're not going to complete the full 20-kilometer or 10-kilometer trek non-stop. You're going to take breathers and pauses. Of course, that breathers and pauses are going to consume time. So if you are kind of, in a race that I want to reach up to the summit in the next, 2 hours, you're going to take longer than that, because every break you take is going to take a little longer. So that's all part of it. Seasoned investors know this, and they know that whenever they see these kind of phases, okay, there is a little bit of a study around it. There is data to back it. There is no problem. Okay, we just go on and on. Now, let me take you a few years into the past, okay, the 30 years of Indian history, 30 odd years. So the first time there was a massive debacle that happened in 92, okay, and that was, the scam that broke out, and Harshad Mehta was implicated, and all of that happened. And of course, the markets fell dramatically. The next big crash happened was because of the housing crash that happened in America. That was in 2008. Okay, sorry, I forget. The next big housing crash that happened was in the year 2000, when the technology sector crashed, right? And that again happened in America. Then came the housing crash of 2008. And then after that, about 12 years later, we saw that the world got hit with COVID. So basically, if you look at the last, 30, 35 odd years, we have seen 4 major crashes. What does that mean? Mathematically, if you think about it, it is 30 odd years divided by 4 major crashes, right?